What is going on? So I'm gonna do some movie reviews because I'm bored. Literally, I'm bored. So first up, we're gonna do the Lauder Extended Trilogy. Oh yeah, 2001, 2002, and 2003. A grand total time of about 10 hours total. Yeah, 10 hours total. So this is the DVD edition. I don't have the Blu-ray. However, June 25th, 2020, they're supposed to be releasing all this and the Hobbit trilogy in 4K in a 6 disc set. Supposed to be. But that could be delayed, I don't know. But I scored these at Record and Tape Traders back in the day. Yeah, I'm that old. If you don't know what that is a store that was local to me over in Westminster. And they used to have CDs, cassettes, records, DVDs, games, some toys, other shit, porn, all kinds of good stuff to buy. I actually bought my first porno there too. It was little side story. Pirates from 2005 or 2007. Yeah, the one with Jessica Jane and all that shit. Yeah. That was awesome. I still have it. So this is what the DVD set looks like. You get these amazing hardcover slip cases for them, if it'll focus. There we go. And they are embossed. It's a special extended DVD edition. And the back of each one has a design. Now, for Two Towers, yeah, these two I got at Record and Tape Traders. Or no, I did get all these at Record and Tape Traders, I think. This one was the only one that was sealed still, but it was on sale. And this is the slip cover for it. Oh, there we go. And that's, what it says on top, and then, shows you what you get in this. So you get discs 1 and 2 of the film. You get commentary, interactive menus. Disc 3 and 4 are the appendices. You get The Journey Continues and The Battle for Middle Earth. And then it gives you the full cast and rating and all that. I don't know what the design is on the back of that because I never took it off. But this one has the white tree of Gondor. And there's Return of the King. So now you've seen the slip covers. Let's go through these beautiful, amazing cases. So there's Fellowship, Two Towers, Return of the King. And on the back of these is concept art as well. Now, I love the Lauder trilogy for many, many reasons. One, it's better than Star Wars. And two, look at these on your TV because they'll show up a lot better. Two, it's got a deeper story to it, and it's much more emotional and much more passionate. And let me scoot these out of the way and bring up Fellowship. So, as you can see, I pulled out one of the inserts. All three of these have their inserts. So, you get an insert like this. And, it gives you, the special extended edition synopsis, the appendices, the chapter list. I miss getting these little inserts in cases nowadays because we moved on from that, which really sucks. Like old DVD cases, you always got a slip that gave you the scene index, which really was nice. And it also marks new scene with a star, extended scene with 2 stars. So you know what's new and what's not. And then for the appendices, this is in every book, by the way. It gives you, a full map And there is the legend for it as well. So this shows you how when it folds out further. Come on, don't be a dick. Fold out. Thank you. So this is what it'll look like for, all the remaining 2 films. And then it's also on here as well. And then there's the DVD-ROM instructions. So now that you've seen that, let's get into this case. This is awesome. I like the way this looks. So it unfolds into a 4 set, which is really cool. This one, they like the stick. I don't know why. So you have each disc. You got Fellowship. You got both, motherfucker. So inside, you got a map right there. Beautiful. And then inside, there's more to it. So, there's the interior for it. Oh, whoop, my bad. But yeah, this was really fun to own. I had this in storage forever. Because I didn't think I'd ever watch it again. And lo and behold, I wanted to watch it again. And wow. Did it remind me of, how good filmmaking should be and how good, Peter Jackson is as a director and, creator of a franchise. It's definitely God tier 11 out of 10, easily. If you... the way I look at this, Peter Jackson spoiled us rotten with these extended cuts so bad, and it's crazy how spoiled we were. Ever since he made extended cuts, you're so used to that. Come on. Yeah, for some reason they like to stick. And these are still tight too. That shows how good the care I took with them. This is all concept art, which is really beautiful. Yeah. But if they do release this in 4K in June, that's 2 months away. Hopefully, well, no. If they do release it, I will be retiring this whole set. So I have the 4K editions to watch again. So there's 2 towers. Oh man, I do. I love Lord of the Rings. It's very dramatic, very serious, very intricate, very deep, and with Peter Jackson giving us extended cuts for all this, it's one of the reasons why everybody's been doing the hashtags of, release the Snyder cut, release the JJ cut, release the butthole cut for cats. And why, we've wanted so many extended editions of stuff over the years. Because, Peter Jackson's the one who started this whole wave up of, extended editions and, building this whole franchise up so well. There's a map. And it's just crazy. It's crazy beautiful how this really turned out. And when you put them together, they look like a book set, which is which is really pretty. I like that too. So let's get into this whole trilogy. Which one is the best out of this whole set? Well, obviously, Return of the King. Because that is, it's the final installment. It has the biggest battle ever. And you can't go wrong. I mean, it's so damn good. But for me personally, I love Two Towers. Like, that's my go-to. Like, one of the things that makes you forget about Lord of the Rings is the fact that in the same decade, the prequels came out. So, you have the prequels coming out the same time Lord of the Rings came out. And it's amazing that they came out in the same decade, same time frame. And how, they're both everlasting legacies and whatnot. But pitting this against the prequels, whew, this definitely beats the prequels, because the theatrical cuts of the whole trilogy, you don't get a whole lot. I mean, you get the basic story, but then, you have Peter Jackson, who threw in so much backstory and so much intricacy that he he made the extended cuts, which is beautiful. This trilogy is one of the main reasons why I wrote my Star Wars fanfic. Like, it's literally one of the reasons behind it, and I've touched on that before. And rewatching this again, yeah, a lot of it was inspired from Lauder. And I'll do another video of this where it's versus The Hobbit, because I want to make this to be about the Lauder trilogy only. So, yeah, get out of here. There we go. So what sets all these apart? Well, this one is, the beginning of the journey. And, your introduction characters and where they come from. Two Towers, you get, they've lost people, they're divided, and they're trying to get back together again. You meet, trying to think. I think Faramir was in. I think he was in Two Towers. I think. Yeah, he was in Two Towers. Took me a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, you meet Faramir, and even in the movie, this is funny. In Return of the King, theatrical, because I was watching Watch Motor's Top 10, and they were talking about Top 10 extended editions of films, and Lauder was on the list. In the theatrical cut, you don't get you get a shit backstory about Faramir and his father. In the extended cut, you get a fully fleshed out story of how Denethor loved Boromir over Faramir. And in the theatrical cut, there's like nothing there about it. It's like, he's like, you would have loved him over me, right? He's like, yes. And he just starts eating his dinner. I'm like, wow, that was short lived. And this is a behemoth. This motherfucker it's billed at 4 hours, 11 minutes, but if you subtract the credits, it's actually 3 hours and 53 minutes. Actually, all these, if you subtract the credits, because the credits it's 20 minutes of credits easily between each film, 20 to 30, and that's a lot. I mean, no, this by itself theatrically was 172 minutes. All the shit added in made it 3 hours 23 minutes, I think. This is 3 hours 30 something minutes, and this is the behemoth. Oh my. But yeah, I love Middle Earth. Like, Middle Earth Saga, damn good. Am I looking forward to the Amazon series? Yes, definitely. Do I have Amazon? No. So I'll probably buy it when it's on Blu-ray. so I can watch it. Um, what makes these bad? That's a tough one. It's hard to say this is bad because you had like the one thing that I heard about from my friend was that Boromir died in the second book, but he dies in the first movie. I didn't know that. I never read the books. I think I listened to the audiobook for Fellowship or Two Towers years ago. I remember doing that. And I don't think I got past disc 11 or so. Five. It was either disc 5 or disc 11 or something. Because it was a 22 disc set. And I'm used to like long discs and shit, but that set, apparently, that thing just, I don't know, I think it tired me out too much. But then again, I've listened to Harry Potter audiobooks, so, yeah. Um, yeah, I can't really find anything bad about these, honestly. Like, like, this is the actual version of the film that you're supposed to watch. It's that damn good. Um, it's just really hard to find error in this, honestly. I mean, how even Faramir gets with what's her name? I forget. Yeah, he gets with Theoden's daughter. I can't remember her fucking name. Oh well. But yeah, that was a nice treat. And I mean, there's just so much with this whole thing. The battles in this are phenomenal. And the thing that I found out, because I looked this up on Wikipedia because I was curious, each film cost about under 100 mil to make. Yeah. It cost under 100 mil to make each fucking film. That's impressive. Because back then, one, they were isolated for an entire year making each film. Two, everything was practical. Practical effects, mini CGI. And you had so many people, you had so many of them wearing actual armor and shit and using actual weapons, and it was so realistic that you can't go wrong with that versus today's reliance on CGI and whatnot. I think that's why Desolation of Smog was so. I mean, it's good, but yeah, I'll get into that and when I do the Hobbit trilogy. Um, but yeah, like it's hard to find fault. What did I like the most about these? The story, the characters, the settings, the passion, the depth, the intricacy, and the fact that this laid out all three of these lay out a lot of groundwork for the prequel series on Amazon. They really do. And they also laid out the foundation for the Hobbit trilogy as well, which is really nice. But there's still a lot of stuff that'll be talked about and hopefully explored in the Amazon series, like the Dead Marshes and Two Towers. That was Gollum talked about how that was from an ancient battle long ago. There's the Dark Days. I don't know what the hell happened with that. Um, there's a whole bunch of other shit that was brought up, and it'll be interesting to see who from the movies will be in the show. Now I know this is the third age, but the series focuses on the first and second age, if I'm not mistaken, or one of the two. Um, wow, what was my favorite part? That's hard. uh, let's see. For Fellowship, Boromir's Last Stand, Two Towers, um, I'd say the Battle of Helm's Deep. For Return of the King, I would say the battle. Yeah, the Battle of Gondor. Yeah. Actually, no. My favorite part. No, my favorite part was the torches being lit. Yeah, that was my favorite part the most. And then the final battle. But yeah. um. Wow. Yeah, I think that's about it. Like everything was so. This whole trilogy is organic and original, and that's why it stands the test of time, especially given its extended cuts. The extended cuts stand the test of time. You can put these up against Star Wars and it beats them. You can put them up against Star Trek, it beats them. You can put them up against uh like literally any franchise and it beats them. For me anyway, it does. Because I'm anti Star Wars now. I'm on an anti Star Wars kick because I'm just kind of bored of it. Um, but yeah, I definitely loved the Two Towers the most out of out of all three of these. Um, and honestly, if they do release all six Middle Earth films on 4K, I hope to fuck it's rated R. Why? Not because of Battle of Five Armies, because these three and the other three as a whole, the whole saga, definitely rated R. Just for the violence and, just the whole despairing angle of it. It's that damn good. And it totally deserves an R rating. A soft R, not a hard R. Just like, R. It's like, R. um, yeah, it's just so damn organic and so beautiful. And the score for it is phenomenal. The casting was on point. I was surprised that Stuart Townsend was going to play Aragorn. And he even busted his ass in learning how to horseback ride and sword fight, only to get cut. Kind of sad. So, somewhere in a parallel universe, he probably plays Aragorn, and the trilogy is probably even cooler. Um, what else? Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So, would I recommend this to you and friends? Hell yeah, obviously. Like shit, if you are not a Lauder fan, like damn, that's sad. um, if you don't like Peter Jackson, totally understandable. Some people don't. Um, if you aren't into epic high fantasy films, extended cuts, the cast involved, the color of these cases, the embossed titles, the fact that it was set in early 2000s, what else? Oh, these are hard covers, hard slip covers. Yeah, it was 8, right? Yeah, 8. Um, if you don't like elves, dwarves, men, Middle Earth, any of that shit, this ain't for you. If you like all that, this is for you. If you don't like New Line Platinum series, this ain't for you. If you are an avid fan and you don't have this in your collection, I highly recommend picking this up or waiting till the 4K comes out. I don't know if it hasn't been announced, but I did check. I looked it up on Google, and it said it was coming out on June 25th, so I don't know. I guess check Amazon and wait for a while to see. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, if you don't like the vowels and consonants in this, you ain't gonna like this. It's gonna hurt your feelings. If you don't like long ass films, this ain't for you. If you do, definitely grab these. You're gonna love these. Um, yeah, I think that's it. So, yeah, that was the Lauder trilogy from 2001 to 2003. Um, the extended trilogy. I'm sorry. uh, yeah. So I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna be back with more reviews. Stay tuned.